Hello there everybody, welcome back with some more Bionicle Heroes, and today we're going to go right back into Zaktan's jungle, and it looks like we have two more to go. Two more levels to do, and this one is going to be a non-boss fight, and then the other one will actually be a boss fight. Actually, wait, was I... There's only how many boss... No, this is a boss fight. I'm an idiot. Visorak, that's his name. Well, it was the Visorak king. So technically, I was right. Well, I believe he's a Visorak king. If anything, I might have to go do my research some more. Well, I remember doing research on him before. And then I think he was actually in one of the Bionicle movies. So, at least Rudaka, I believe, was. And I think they are king and queen of it. Apparently, from what I remember seeing, that's pretty much what I remember seeing. So, anyway... Well, it looks like I have to go back to work on Monday, which sucks for me. I don't want to go back to work. I've gotten so used to sitting here and practically doing nothing for like a whole week. You know, but it's definitely been one of those weeks that I just enjoyed having off. It was definitely nice getting to get away from everything and kind of hang out with people I haven't seen for a while. And then after that, I've been playing a lot of Doom. Yeah, like a crap load of Doom. Too much Doom. Usually when I play... Okay, well, I just want to say this now. Usually when I play Doom, like vanilla Doom, it's like, not really having a lot of fun. But then when you start getting the mods, oh, there's no stopping. There's no stopping me from freaking downloading like tens of thousands of mods just to play Doom. That's why I've been keeping up with recently. My actual Steam version of Doom cannot... run mods, I believe. I have no idea if it can. I haven't tried it, so I don't really feel like working with it just to try it out. Anyway, with that being said, as I just said a minute ago, I've been playing with a lot of mods, and unfortunately, I've been getting a little bit too infatuated with these mods. I only play really technically two mods. One of them happens to be Brutal Doom, which is one I've always wanted to play for the longest time. And now that I actually have the device to do so, I've been playing that like almost non-stop. From like 9 o'clock last night to like 1 o'clock in the morning, I was sitting there playing... Oh, God. I was playing Doom. Oh, I know. It's ridiculous, right? Well... And I also started playing another mod. I don't really... I feel kind of embarrassed to talk about it, because most of you already probably know exactly what it is. And if you don't know what it is, you're going to look it up anyway, because I know how you people are. No, I don't know how exactly you folks are. They're subscribed, they're watching. But if you're anything like me, you were probably looking up mods, and then you happen to all of a sudden come across this one called... Doom, as they call it, and there's an actual literal like let's play on YouTube you can go watch. It's uncensored, I'm serious. Well, from this recording, as far as I remember watching, yeah. Well, anyway, I downloaded it myself. And, oh my god, it's basically the H stands for hentai. That's what it stands for. Which, if you don't know what that is, that's anime pornography. And basically, it's a pornographic Doom mod, and it's just ridiculous. It is kind of funny, though. I do like it because it's kind of funny, and of course, it obviously is pornographic. So, there's other reasons. I was playing it for research reasons, of course, you know. I mean, I'm just looking through mods and seeing which ones are good. I don't know, like, you have to go see it for yourself. It actually is kind of cool in terms of a mod, because most mods don't even allow you allow interactive stuff. Brutal Doom allows you to interact with like enemies. You know, you can like brutally kill them and stuff like that. Like when you go into that rage mode thing, when you pick up a Berserk pack, you do this rage mode thing, or I think you have to find like some demon soul or some crap. I don't remember, but however you find it, you can like run up to the enemies and just bash them with your fists and then like brutally kill them barehanded. It's pretty cool. And you can probably already figure out what happens in the Doom. It's actually not fully finished yet either. That's the thing. Like, it's still in beta and all that. And from what I've played, too much of, It's quite addictive, nonetheless. It's still Doom, nonetheless. You know, yeah, it's a pornographic. And there's actually even a freaking, there's this place you can go. It's not like an episode, but no, it is like an episode. You activate it like an episode, but it's not specifically like you run through a hallway and do all that stuff to kill anybody. Well, you can. Well, there's no killing. There's, you know, sexual intercourse. That's pretty much what it is. And I'm not really embarrassed to really talk about it. I'm just saying that it would be something embarrassing to talk about. But knowing me, it's like I don't even really care, you know. You guys don't personally know me anyway, so it's not like you can just say automatically, oh, Alex is an idiot. He's a retard for playing that. He's so immature. Well, you know, technically, don't make fun of other people's enjoyments, I guess, is what I'm trying to get at. Just, you know, if you like something, then you like it. Simple enough. There's actually another... I downloaded like a top 100 mods. This is all from ModDB, by the way. If you want to go get these mods, go there. The H-Doom, you have to go to like the guy's website to find that. So, how did I come across this? There's this guy, I guess you can consider this a shout out on YouTube. I was watching... I don't know how I even came across this. Randomly one day, I was just sitting there, and I was watching, what was it? Well, his name's Jolly Wanker. That's his name. Jolly Wanker. Yeah, so there you go. Go look him up. He's got some funny-ass videos. Basically, he says, so... Well, the titles of his videos are usually entitled, like, so I downloaded mods to blah, 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 like, you know, Left 4 Dead, Doom. So I downloaded Grayzo, or, you know, stuff like that. It is hilarious, the stuff that he goes through. And it was funny, like, he was playing one... what was the beginning of the video? It was... One of the mods was, like, non-pornographic, basically. And then the other one just came out of nowhere. Came out of left field and ended up being H-Doom. And I'm like, what the hell? And I'm like, oh, I gotta play this. I gotta see what's going on with this. Because, you know, he's censored and stuff like that. And I'm like, I'm interested. Research reasons, of course. I'm curious. I want to know. Man, oh man, there's a lot of effort that's put into it, actually. Not a whole lot of effort. I mean, it's not like a completely retooling of Doom itself. You basically go through the same Doom maps. But like I said, you guys... Well, obviously, if you're old enough, and if you're not old enough, just make sure your parents aren't around. Make sure you go and take a look at the H-Doom. You can, like I said before, you can literally watch it right here on YouTube. You don't have to go anywhere else. You can watch a Let's Play of it on YouTube. How do I know? I just do. Research, of course. You know, that's what it is. Research. So, anyway, I guess back on topic here. The other thing I've been, well, totally off topic. The other thing I've really been doing lately has been playing a lot of MagWorld. I recently beat it, so as soon as I beat it, I went ahead and started doing a guide for the hard mode. Even though I've never touched it on hard mode yet, till now, so I decided just to do a, dare I say, blind hard mode playthrough. Well, I mean, hard mode is practically the same thing as normal mode, just obviously it's going to be a lot harder, it's going to have a lot more douchier enemies. You're not gonna, well, enemies are going to hit a lot harder than you think, and you know how that goes. And you guys should know me by now, I definitely love games that have a harder difficulty setting. They make the game a little bit more interesting for me. And you know, what's funny is like some games, like Doom especially, is one of those games I will not play on hard for some reason. Like, I just don't have the reason or even wanting to play on hard because I feel like it'll ruin the experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, some games on hard actually make the experience even more interesting. But when it comes down to like Doom and Duke Nukem 3D and, you know, Wolfenstein and stuff like that, it's like I don't really feel any point. Now the new Wolfenstein, yeah, but there's just really nothing there for me that will make me feel like I'm a badass. Well, I mean, if you beat Doom on the hardest difficulty, you're probably more likely a badass yourself. I've never really gotten a chance to touch it. I know that Brutal Doom has this thing called realistic mode or whatever, which is something that Call of Duty also pretty much has started doing as well. And I assume it's probably just a one-shot thing, just like Call of Duties. Or, I assume that both Call of Duty and Brutal Doom are probably the same in terms of, you know, that realistic mode they got. Which they probably took from the whole Brutal Doom community. Which I know when I was watching the Doom 4 trailers, I remember seeing like all the executions and stuff. I'm like, so wait, are they taking that from Brutal Doom? That's awesome. They're actually learning from the modding community about how to make, you know, games that are still relevant and fun. Because people still play that game. People still play Doom. It's crazy. Like, you know, I'm pretty much obviously an example right there. I want to go ahead and say something right now. This room, for some reason, it's really hard to breathe in. I don't know why. So if you hear me, well, you don't really hear me, but if you notice that I start pausing when I start talking a little bit, that's because I need to breathe. Because for some strange reason, like whenever I do recording for a while, and especially in this room because it's so freaking humid sometimes, well, practically, literally takes my breath away pretty much. It's hard to want to, or not want to. It's hard to freaking breathe in this room sometimes. And I assume it probably is because sometimes it gets humid and, you know, it's kind of hard to open my windows, especially since it's winter time. And, you know, I don't want this room freaking freezing or anything like that. Yeah, I could turn on the heater, but that'd be a waste of more power right there because what's it really technically doing besides heating myself, I guess? Well, then again, that's all I do with it anyway, so it's not really a big deal, I guess. Alright. So, another thing is, I want to talk about, I may or may not do Mad World. No, I'm probably going to do Mad World on this channel sometime, because it's a fun-ass game. It really is a fun-ass game, and I really enjoyed that game, but Anarchy Reigns just didn't really suit me very well. I beat that before I beat Mad World, and I just said to myself, this isn't really that good. I mean, yeah, it's alright seeing the other, you know, it's fun having the other characters back, but it's not that good. I am so sorry I have to spill that out for everybody to know, but in my opinion, I think that Anarchy Reigns isn't as good as Mad World. Then again, people probably think the same thing. There's something about Mad World that just makes it more interesting. And I assume it's because it's a blood sport game, you know, where you just literally run around and you kill people for entertainment. Whereas Anarchy Reigns is just another hack and slash. But the problem with this hack and slash is there's no combo upgrades or anything like that. You know, your character is specifically stuck the same way the entire time. And for the campaign, you can either start on the black side or the white side, and you go through 4 stages, and then, you know, after that, then you switch sides automatically no matter what. You have to switch sides. And then after you do all that stuff, you go to red side for that specific character you started on. So it's just one of those, you've got to play multiple time kind of things too. And it's not a bad idea, of course. I'm just saying that it's one of those things that kind of bugs me too. Some games I'm fine with doing it, and the reason why Anarchy I'm kind of fine with doing that because it is short enough to where I can really not care going back through it again. And then of course you have hard mode and stuff like that, and basically they used some of the ideas that they used from Mad World where you do like specific missions and stuff like that, and you know, you run around and you get these missions active pretty much, and it's an odd game, it really is, and I was hoping that it would be like a great hack and slash. At first I'm like, oh, this is okay, and then when I beat it I'm like, well, there's really nothing there. There's not a whole lot of content here. And of course there's multiplayer, and in my eyes multiplayer tends to ruin a lot of things. Unless it's like a split screen multiplayer, then that's usually fine and dandy, but something about having like multiplayer in games just ruin the campaign experience. You know, they take up so much of the experience in the campaign, it's ridiculous sometimes. And that's why I think, well, that's where I believe that maybe, you know, Anarchy Reigns might have fallen short on, was because of the whole, you know, alright, we got a multiplayer game here, so let's go from there and hopefully everything's good. I hope I don't have to go back up there. If I gotta climb back up, it doesn't really matter. But I just don't really feel like climbing back up. Good thing about climbing is most of the time, whenever you kill somebody while you're climbing... Oh, well, I guess I could go back up there real quick and get that over with. I couldn't find her in the beginning. Like, I couldn't see her mask in the beginning of the map. That's why I just said screw it and left. Alright, let's switch over real quick. I want to talk about real quick my next Let's Play that I might do. And I was thinking about... Let me know if this is okay with you guys. I've talked about this before. But since I've been getting in like this big Doom mood... I mean, I could do Doom 1. I could do it. Well, I pretty much... I suck at Doom. So a game I thought about doing would be... Oh, I guess we can't go back up. Fuck this. Oh, wait. No, never mind. Okay. What? Why can't they go back up? Are you kidding me? Of course. What the hell, dude? We're coming back anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I'm pretty damn sure we're probably coming back. Well, anyway, like I was saying, how about Duke Nukem 3D? Well, Duke Nukem 3D, the Megaton Edition, be alright with everybody. And I know there's nobody really watching these videos, but I just want to know if anybody would be objectified to that and saying, like, no, that wouldn't be a good idea. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Well, either way, you know, like again, it is my channel, so I can decide. I mean, I'm just saying, like, is that a bad idea since it's technically an older game? Actually, who cares? You know what? It's my decision. I'll make it. I don't know why I'm asking. I basically know the answer. There's really no point in me asking, I guess. I'm just trying to generate small talk. I don't know, it pisses me off when people ask questions they already have the answer for. It's like, why'd you ask me in the first place? I don't do that a lot. That was not a once-in-a-lifetime thing. I've probably asked questions like that before. But right now, I'm just basically trying to figure out what would be a good idea and what wouldn't be, I guess. I mean, doing Duke Nukem really wouldn't be a bad idea. I guess another thing I'm trying to get like, not really a straw poll, but you know how some people, like, they have decisions laid out, but then people, like, vote on it, like, they poll about it. That's basically what I'm trying to get at. I'm trying to, like, generate a thought, like, how many people would be interested in seeing it, not necessarily, you know, if there's anything else some people would want to see. Doom one day might be a thing I want to do, but as it stands right now, I have technically no interest in doing it besides maybe playing Brutal Doom version. That version just seems more fun, but knowing how I do Let's Plays, it would probably end up being a regular Doom Let's Play and not necessarily a Brutal Doom Let's Play, per se. I also started thinking about, since there's plenty of people out there who do stuff like this, doing like a thing where I could sometimes, once in a while, maybe do like a mod for Doom, you know, just like I have like a Doom mod, just like play it, do like a quick 20-minute episode, and if it all goes well, do a whole Let's Play of that specific mod or whatever, you know. Trust me, guys and gals, by the way, when I say guys, I mean both guys and gals. That's just the way I've been taught how to say that, so people who get offended easily, there you go. I don't know, I don't really care. I'm just gonna say it how I want, you know, so I don't mean to piss a lot of people off, but now, you know, that's just the way I am, you know. I say what I want to say. You know, if I think it's going to get me in trouble, then there's really no point in me saying it now, is there? Alrighty, here we go. Okay, so I'm trying to think, what was I talking about again? Yeah, that's right. Well, I don't know, I mean, doing a mod kind of thing, a day of, like, mods or whatever, really wouldn't work out for me because then I had to schedule it. I don't really feel like doing that. And sometimes it would intervene with certain Let's Plays I might be doing at the time. And of course, this is one of those specific Let's Plays I just want to have done and out of the way. There's nothing wrong with this game. Okay, well, I'll take that back. There are things that are wrong about this game. This game's far from perfect, of course. But there's nothing wrong with me doing this Let's Play. I mean, that's why I probably should say. There's nothing wrong with me doing this Let's Play. It's just a simple, run-of-the-mill, go through it, 100% Let's Play. That's really what it is. It's a Lego game. It's going to have content to the point, you know, where it's quick and easy to get through. And fortunately for me, most Lego games are quick and easy to get through. Unless they just, like, decide to go ahead and throw out... What the hell is he doing? Unless they decide to go ahead and put, like, a whole collection together. You know, dare I say, the Lego games. Yeah, that literally is just basically a collection of both of the original 2 games. You know, the good thing is, at least when you hit them, when you hit the bosses in this game, they don't actually lose half a heart. That would be piss annoying now, wouldn't it? I kind of like the idea of being able to use these golden statues to take out quite a bit of their health. But then at the same time, I just feel like it's a waste of time, which it practically is. It's just a way to make the boss fight last a little longer, it seems. Die, you son of a bitch. Maybe I'll do an H-Doom Let's Play. No, I'm kidding. Maybe Spadazzle will do it. Look at views there. Hopefully it becomes a thing that the creator will just keep going with. And I don't know. There's not a lot of stuff I play that I particularly like on the internet like that. You know, so it's always nice to have a game that, you know, takes what I enjoy and puts another thing that I enjoy in it at the same time. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, you know, I'm a man, of course. There's really nothing wrong with me wanting to enjoy some pornographic stuff, especially of Doom. I mean, in certain cases, like some pictures and stuff like that, I'm not into every single thing, but I guess I could say I'm into a lot of just odd things anyway. We need to really stop talking about this subject because, one, this is a rated rated E 10 and up game, so, you know, there might be some fellow kids out there that are, well, who gives a shit? They're probably already cussing and blabbing up a storm anyway in Call of Duty, so it doesn't really matter what I say on here. I'm just being honest, folks. I'm just really being honest here. So there you go. Now he looks like a chicken, or dare I say, a cock. And Visorak is done, finally. Problem is, we have to come back. His mask design is actually pretty cool. I always like the ones that have like the pipes and stuff going through their mouths. It just always interested me, I guess you could say. It would be so cool if you could play all these characters. That would be the neatest thing that any development team could ever do. Okay, so now we're gonna go take down Zaktan, just because. Are we forgetting something? No, I don't think we are. No, that must have been a secret area. Yeah, that's right. I keep thinking about these logs in like the back of my head, and I'm like, well, that might be a secret. One of those stupid secret chamber things that you go through. Not chamber. I keep saying words that pop up on the screen. That's just a habit of mine, apparently. I see the word pop up on the screen, it's immediately going to be like, alright, let's just say that word. Let this cutscene go by, and Zaktan has one of the coolest boss arenas in the game, to be honest. The most unique, because there's a lot of stuff that goes on here. There's a lot of green scenery, obviously, because we're out in the jungle for one, and the whole grassy feeling, it actually feels like a legit jungle area, you know what I'm saying? Whereas with Avic's Stronghold, it doesn't really feel like anything like stone. Then you fight Hakan in like a volcano pit, but it's still not that interesting to really look at. Whereas this map in particular has a lot of just different vibrant colors to look at. And of course most of them happen to be green, but at the same time, I would much rather look at that than a whole bunch of lava, you know, for one little particular area. That crap can get kind of annoying. Alright, so let's go ahead and wipe his ass out. I said wipe his ass out, not wipe his ass. Zaktan actually is one of the coolest looking Paraka as well. He's another one of my personal favorites, design-wise. Again, I literally only have one Paraka that I know of. Not including the minifigures. The minifigures, I have all of them. I might have lost them over the years, probably, but as far as I remember, I have all of them. Or at least I should. Okay, let's go get these loopies. So I'm trying to get this hero mode as quick as possible. Because again, it's going to be another one of those 30-minute videos, but that's going to happen quite a bit. And just think, whenever I do my editing, I'll have more time to actually do what I feel like. Well, actually, the problem with the editing thing is, like, I wouldn't know exactly how much time I've used up. Unless maybe I just do... You know, I have an idea. I have an idea, and I want you guys to hear me out on this, which I'm probably going to end up doing it anyway, if I remember that's what I'm going to do. Okay, my idea is, for when I go back through all these levels again, you know, when I showcase all the Baraka and all that, and the Vizon and all them, well, I'm going to show off all the Baraka before I beat Vizon automatically. That's not going to be a bonus thing, that's just going to be here anyway. When I'm going back through these levels and collecting these canisters, what I'm going to do is... Oh yeah, there's sometimes a glitch where, like, you'll get knocked out of it. And sometimes it actually activates on its own, so I don't know why the hell it didn't work that time. What I'm going to do is, when I'm going back through it, getting all the canisters, trying to 100%, you know, with Vizon and all that stuff, I'm going to make it post-com. I'm just going to record and record on days that I just feel like recording these videos. And then afterward, that's when I'm just going to go ahead and do post-com. I feel as if post-com would be the more interesting idea, more interesting approach to this channel. Because post-com to me works a lot easier than doing live com sometimes. Because when you're doing live commentary, you never know when anything's going to go wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, then again, if you do post-com, you never really know what's going to go wrong either. And the same thing goes for, like, whenever you're recording. You know, it might get a blackout, you know, power outage or whatever, and things might go wrong, auto-saves, or you might just be me and just be lazy about the Transformers guide and not want to go back through it because you deleted the last 3 videos and you didn't really feel like going back and getting those last 3 again, because that would just be a waste of time now, wouldn't it? Well, yeah. I'm basically yelling at myself here. So, I don't give a crap. I'm done with that project. I'm just going to cancel that project. There's really no point in me doing it. If I do a no healing items, then fine. You know what's funny is, like, I noticed that somebody unsubbed after I got rid of the Bumblebee videos. I'm like, that's bullshit. Like, you were literally watching that. That's bullshit. Nobody was watching that. Nobody really gives a crap about me doing the Bumblebee campaign. There was comments about... I remember seeing that comment about Bumblebee, and I'm like, oh, okay, so it must be on one of my Bumblebee campaign videos. No, it wasn't. It was on the first impressions video. And quite the interesting comment, which I didn't even know actually was true or not. Well, it didn't strike me at the time, of course. You know, he was saying something like, Bumblebee in the original TV show is basically... Well, he's basically a Volkswagen in the original show. But in the game, he's some other car thing. I don't know. I don't know cars. Oh, but you're a guy. You're supposed to know all about cars too, right? Well, no, I'm not. Same thing with football and sports. I don't give a crap about sports. So if you think I do because I'm male, then you're a retard. Just saying. I don't generalize, and I don't subjectify people in one certain group. Everybody's different. Some people happen to follow that route more than others. And by the way, not only men enjoy sports either. So, just saying. Good thing about Zaktan, he's also one of the quickest ones to take out too, thank God. You know, well, he's quick when he's actually in his shield thing right now. Not, well, he's in his shield the whole time. What the hell am I trying to get at? Basically, when he's fighting you mano-a-mano, it's more quicker than having to deal with any other Baraka mano-a-mano. But I partially blame the fact that they put in the, you know, the golden hero statue thing, and poor Zaktan, he's just trying to put himself back together, but that doesn't seem to work out very well. Alright, Kongu, claim your prize. We pretty much got all the canisters here, I believe. Yeah, Kongu just has one of those masks that just look odd. Like, Now that I'm looking at it even more, it looks more like it's been broken. You know what I'm saying? Like he got hit in the face or something and just kind of like got that piece broken off. And then you can also take a look and see most of his body seems to be the same way. Well, no, actually that's not true. It looked like from the back that most of his body might have been the same way. No, I guess it's just the mask then. Alright. Well, there you go. I got all 4 of those and those discs. I remember there was a game on Bionicle.com you could download where you can run around like a first-person shooter and you shoot those discs. God damn, that game was hard. I never figured that crap out. We don't actually have anything to upgrade. The only thing we have to do is just buy stuff, so... And to be honest, there's really nothing we can technically buy. Like, think of it, things like 500,000. That one's 500,000. And I have at least all the Baraka Playground stuff, so there's really nothing more that we can do today. Besides go to Redoc and take care of him, which I might as well get another video in, because you know why not. Because I want to do something and not be lazy. Problem is I can't actually play Doom while I'm rendering, so it kind of sucks. Anyway, folks, without further ado, I hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you all next time when we play some more Bionicle Heroes. And as always, take care, everybody.